Hey, this is Luke with the Android Guys podcast. I am here with Scott.
Hey, Luke.
You have a review for us today.
I do. This is an accessory, but it is it's a standalone, completely different. We've reviewed them before.
Yes.
But they aren't mobile related.
Okay.
Somehow we've done a review or two, and then other companies are like, hey, do you want to review one of ours?
Yeah, I think it's technically a smart device.
It is. I mean, it charges with a USB cable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but what doesn't?
Right.
I'm talking about a sonic toothbrush.
All right.
This is the Phylian. That's the brand Phylian. Phylian. It's a $25 toothbrush.
Okay.
So it's not unreasonable at all.
Right.
There is plenty of competition in that space.
Mhm.
It's not my wheelhouse to say I know how this stacks against other ones.
Sure.
So I kind of look at this in a vacuum, and I'm not comparing it really to, I have an Oral-B at home, but I can't tell you specs, and
Sure.
I can't do head-to-heads, but I can tell you what you get for your money.
Yeah, it's your experience with the Phylian.
Yes, spoiler alert, it's pretty darn good.
Yeah?
I give it a 3.8.
Ooh.
So it's pretty high. It comes with 5 modes. You've got your general cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
There is one for polish, massage, whitening, and sensitive.
Interesting.
So each of those modes gives it a different bit of pressure or pulsing kind of activity to it. It comes with 6 DuPont brush heads. I believe 2 DuPont brush heads, and then 6 of these orthodontic brush heads.
Okay.
All in all, you get 8 brush heads.
Interesting.
And you're looking at about 2 years of time that you can use these.
Okay.
So if you're replacing them, as recommended, then you're going to get about 2 years of life out of this toothbrush.
Nice.
There's a 2-minute timer built into it, so you know that you've done your due diligence each time you brush your teeth.
Yeah.
And it gives you up to 40,000 little vibrations per minute.
Wow.
Which is a number that's really kind of hard to wrap your head around.
Sure.
Let alone question.
Right.
I have no way of looking at that going.
You can't count that? I don't think I can count that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an accurate claim. No, that's really it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not a lot to that. But I did find that it has, for a brand that I've never heard of, I was impressed with it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the case we find with a lot of accessories that are offered to us is, hey, we are looking for exposure.
Yep.
Or we are looking to get our name out in the same conversations as other brands. And I think that's what happened here.
Yeah.
This was presented to us, offered, and we said, yeah, we'll definitely, let's check it out. It's not something that we have to, really change our lifestyle around or get used to using another phone or, it's just part of your daily routine. I don't have anything where I scored it really low or really high.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just generally consistent. 3.8, which puts it well above average.
Yeah.
In the realm of one of the better accessories or things that we review.
Yeah.
But again, I want to qualify that by saying I don't know if $30 toothbrush gives you X much more.
Sure.
However, this is a brand that you basically you would buy it through Amazon.
Okay.
And it's going to be supported through Amazon. I think it's a 1-year warranty. It's black. It's got a couple of different little white and color accents to it, but it is a modern design. It doesn't look foreign. It just looks right at home.
Yeah.
When I brought it home, my wife was like, "Oh, was that for you, or can I have that?" She didn't even question the brand.
Right.
So that's something that I think we tend to do is this company wants to send us headphones. Well, who is it? We're like, what's the brand? Or what's, so you start to do that, but you don't, at one point every brand was looking for some exposure.
Right.
So I am pretty pleased with what I've had so far with this thing. I obviously haven't replaced these brushes yet. I haven't had the toothbrush that long, but I don't see it really, I don't see any signs of it wearing down or feeling like it's cheaply made. $25 isn't a real big commitment.
Sure.
I have seen toothbrushes that get pretty pricey.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, would be a decent one as like a stocking stuffer, or as a gift for some student heading off to school,
Sure.
or something that's dedicated for maybe you travel a lot. This is a nice one alternative to a traditional toothbrush.
Sure.
But that's really it. There's nothing overly sexy about it, but nothing where I'm like, except for this one thing.
It could have been great, except for.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I think if you see this, come across it, I would definitely say, yeah, sure, pursue it.
Nice.
So that's the Phylian Sonic toothbrush.
Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome.